Everywhere you look, people talk about achieving success. People talk about moving up in their career life. They talk about advancing their career, pursuing wealth, pursuing money. We hear a lot, we read in books, we hear so many people talking about what they can achieve and what they can get and how they can have more in their life, and what they're going to do for their families, and all kinds of achievement. There's a lot of talk about success that goes on, but there's a threat. There's a threat to the success that we all have in our life. And that threat is actually ourselves. In fact, it's inside of each one of us. And it's the self-limiting thoughts that we have. It's the self-limiting beliefs that we have. It's the self-defeating habits that we have that cause us to not achieve what we want in our life. And I'm going to talk this morning briefly about 4 threats that will keep you from reaching your ultimate success that you want in your life and for achieving your goals and your dreams. The first one is perception. I used to have a bumper sticker on my car, a long time ago, that said, perception is all there is. And if you think about that, your perception of your life, your perception of you, your perception of your coworkers, your perception of the economy is all there is in your mind. Nothing else matters except your perception. It's how you see yourself. It's how you see your potential. It's how you see the world around you. That is your perception. So when it comes to your goals and achieving what you want, is your vision, is your perception big enough to support your goals? Sometimes we have goals, but our vision of who we are and what we can do is not big enough to get there. Does how you see your potential agree with the plan that you have for your life? Do you see yourself with a lot of potential, but you have a small plan? Or do you see yourself with a small potential, but you got this huge plan? I mean, it doesn't match. If your perspective is not correct, then your success will be unachievable. Your success will be incorrect also. So raise your perception. Raise your perception and use it to guide you in order to achieve the success that you want. Second thing, the second threat inside of us that keeps us from achieving what we want in our life is confusion. Confusion is it's all about being clear about what you want and how to get it. And so many people are confused about how to do that. They don't have clarity in their life. They don't know how to do it. Knowing what you want is the only way that you're going to get it, if you know what you want. I call it GPS. GPS for clarity. We all know what GPS is. That's how the Google Maps works on our phone, and it's what guides us when we take a trip. GPS, you have to have a GPS for your life. I created a GPS called a goal planning system. I'll talk about that this weekend. Let's talk about that this weekend, the goal planning system. But you need GPS for clarity so you know where you're going. You have to know how to get where you're going, or else you're going to get lost amid all the confusion that you have about your life and your plans and your achievement. And when you don't have clarity about where you're going, it creates so much frustration and so much chaos in your life. So you need to get clear on where you're going and how you're going to get there and what the steps are you need to take. Get rid of the confusion. The third threat is your own emotions. Do you let your emotions determine what you're going to do? Do you let your emotions decide the next thing that happens in your life? How you respond? How you react? Procrastination is a big emotion. Truly, it's a big bad habit. But procrastination kicks in when you don't feel like taking action towards your goals. When you don't feel like it, then you find every excuse in the world to not do it. It's called procrastination. And so procrastination, I guess, is an offshoot of the emotion of I just don't want to, I don't feel like doing it. To overcome that, take action every single day, even if you don't feel like it. Do something towards your goal every single day. You need to be in control of your emotions. If you're not, your emotions will control you. So take control of those emotions and move forward on your goals. The fourth threat that we have in trying to achieve our goals is freedom. Oh, wow, Mark. How can freedom be a threat? Freedom is the ability to choose. Don't forget that. Freedom is the ability to choose. And it requires a huge amount of discipline. That's where the threat comes in. Most people can't handle the freedom they have. They don't have the discipline in their life to handle the freedom that they've been given. If you don't have the ability to handle freedom, it can lead to bad decisions. It can lead to poor judgment, poor thinking, and success-limiting habits. That's the threat of freedom. If you don't have the discipline to use the freedom you have, then it will lead to bad decisions. And it will lead to self-limiting habits. And ultimately then, when that happens, you end up in a life of mediocrity. If you're wondering why you don't have what you want in life, is just like, I can't get there and I'm living this mediocre life, I'm stuck, it's because you don't have the discipline of the freedom that you have to choose to achieve what you want in your life. So take steps to grow your own vision of success for you in your life, your career, your business, whatever it is you're working on. Take steps to grow that, to grow your vision of success, and change your thinking. You've got to change your thinking to develop habits that will help you overcome the obstacles that come up in your life. It all starts up here. And it all revolves around the threats that we have in our life. So work on these 4 threats that hold you back from achieving the success that you want in your life. I'm Mark Schinnerer. I'm helping you to grow your success. And I've renamed these videos. You know, they used to be named after the day. I'm now renaming these videos Growing Your Success. So I hope this helps. I hope you move on. I hope you're able to achieve your goals and move past these 4 threats in your life. I'm Mark Schinnerer. It's cold. It's starting to snow. Actually, I'm out here on my porch and it's starting to snow this morning. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.